8-1 run over the last 2 days. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Ben, aka CashKeg, back with another NBA PrizePicks video. We ended up going 5-1 yesterday. Had the reboot on Holmes. Like I said, I did mention to kind of get off Hartenstein. Once we found out Mitch Rob was going to play, I had a lot of slips with him already in there. Thank God that Mitch Rob didn't start. That was my big concern there. But we cleared both of those. Desmond Bane put up a big game, easily cleared his. And then we almost had the sweep. I was surprised Denny did not get his last assist in overtime. And, man, Kuzma and Poole both had, I think, 8+ assists. And we couldn't get that fourth one out of Denny. But overall, a good day, 8-1 over the last 2 days. Small 2-game slate here. We got baseball, did a baseball video earlier, but a small 2-game slate. I did find 3 plays that are plus EV with some stats to back them up. So we'll talk about those. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, you want to join us, use that promo code CashKeg and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. A link is in the description below. It also is eligible for a free month of Elite if you're a first-time depositor. Again, all that stuff is in the description below. Let's get after it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk a little basketball. 2-game slate. Don't go heavy on this, right? There's 2 games. I still found 3 plays I think you can play, so we'll talk about them. And I got them all in our PrizePicks projection EV tool. Again, we got some baseball in here as well, which is lovely to see. First play I'm going to talk about, we're just going to dive right into it. First one, Pinnacle has it at -161 on the under at 40.5, 39.5, and we're just going to talk about this one. I love this play for Dejounte Murray, and that is going less 39.5. If you haven't watched the last game that they played, Boston Celtics were up by 30, and the Hawks made a comeback and won that game, the biggest in their franchise history. If you don't think Boston's going to be pissed off about that and come in and want to dominate this game, they got to be pissed off. I mean, up by 30 and then losing the game is just an absolute travesty. And if we look at matchup against Boston here, he's only cleared this in 1 of his last 10 tries against Boston. And that's what we're looking at for Dejounte Murray. I just don't think he gets there. I think they crush him. And that's what we're truly looking at here for me is this. And again, Pinnacle has that line as the under. So I like that play. Less than 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If you can get it 40.5 somewhere else, love that play. Again, odds are there for you. Second one we're going to go to, we're going to look at Brook Lopez. I think, this 9.5 points coming over here to our tool. Pull this up at 9.5 points. Brook Lopez, we get him for just shy over 10, -154 on the over at Pinnacle. And if we kind of check this out, he's done well against Valanciunas in the past. So if we go head-to-head matchups against Valanciunas over the last 2 years, he's put up 30, 15, and then 24 on January 27th against the Pelicans. So again, if you're going to beat the Pelicans, that's where their weakest at is shooting guard and center. They're giving up almost 19 points to the center position. And even though Brook, at times, you might not see him play massive minutes. It really depends on the matchup. There's times where he'll play 20 minutes, and then there's times where he'll play 30 minutes. Well, I think they kind of need his body out there going up against Joe Val. So Brandon Ingram is still out. We got a lot of game time decisions with Giannis and Middleton. But Brook Lopez, I'm going to trust the line here. Again, play light, don't play heavy here. Brook Lopez, more than 9.5 points. And then the third one we're going to talk about here, I know this is your favorite person when I bring him up each and every time. CJ McCollum. I know you guys don't like CJ McCollum. I get it. When Brandon Ingram is out, though, we've cashed this line in the last 3 games I've talked about him when this is out. Now, this matchup going against Milwaukee, he's going to play point a lot, the ball in his hands a ton. They give up almost 26 points to the point guard position. So he's going to have the ball in his hands. I know he's mostly a shooting guard, but he does have the ball in his hands a ton. And they give up a ton of points to shooting guards as well. They give up a ton of points period to the guard position. I wish we had regular points, but we just have the Goblin and the Demon here, and I'm not going to touch that. I'd rather just go the 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. If we go over here to our handy tool here and look up McCollum, and we're looking at 30.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Pinnacle's got it at minus 142 on the over at the 30.5 number. We get him for 33.55. Last 3 games without Ingram, 42, 32, and 34. And 2 of those games, tough matchups. Miami, because they played a slower pace, and then OKC has been a good team all year, and he put up 34 against them. So, always makes me a little nervous here, but the big thing for me is those shot attempts. Last 3 games, 21, 18, and 24. And he put up 34 points, rebounds, and assists on 8 of 24 shooting, 33% from the field, and he got 34 points, rebounds, and assists there. So if he can shoot a little bit better there, he should be able to crush this number. Those are the 3 plays that we're kind of looking at here. Again, if you want access to more things, if you want a free offer to get all our MLB plays, I just dropped 2 NCAA plays for tonight. You can come over here, check this out, get a free month of Elite, which gets you all the plays, all the tools, all the slips right here. Check us out, dailyedgesports.com/free offer. Again, appreciate you guys. Like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.